The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting group. If you or anyone you know might be interested in making a television show, please call 260-421-1250. Access Fort Wayne is a department of the Allen County Public Library.
The 5th RiverDrums Festival happened today, and it held a special message. Today's RiverDrum performance was a celebration of the human spirit and is dedicated to everyone who has lost their lives to the coronavirus. The performance is also in honor of Miss Virginia, a nurse who they say opened her home and her heart to those in need.
My message in starting RiverDrums was to first highlight the best in us with all the negativity, the violence that's going on in our country and in the world. RiverDrums is like an oasis of just bringing the best.
He says that it was a little difficult getting people to perform today due to the virus, but he's very proud of the turnout and has no ill will towards anyone who chose to stay home.
Good afternoon. Welcome to RiverDrums. I'm Terry Doran, the creator, and I want to welcome everybody watching on live stream at home. This is a first for us. Start with a few lineup changes. We've had 2 cancellations, and the Middle Eastern dancers will be second now, and following them, and Pineapple Project will start, and following the drummer, Middle East dancer drummers, we'll have an intermission, 15 minutes, and then we'll have a tribute to Miss Virginia and 10 minutes of singing on videotape by Claire Bates, who also had to cancel. We wish her well, and we wish Bob Hart, who was on the original schedule, a speedy recovery. And we hope to see all of you at Promenade Park, another first for RiverDrums. We're having a second show, September 14th, on the river under the moonlight, with drummers, dancers, fire dancers, Kelsey Cody Amigos, flutists, canoe, tribute to Kikianga. And we'll have more information on that. And it's appropriate because I got the idea for RiverDrums from an epic Save Maumee river trip in 2014, where I was the oldest camper and the most inept. But I did make a fairly decent documentary, I'd like to think. So thank you all again. I want to thank Jody and Betsy for helping backstage, Josette from the library, Access Fort Wayne for taping, Wayne TV and WPTA TV, our sponsors, Friends of Third World, and the City of Fort Wayne for their grant, and Tracy for her beautiful photography as always. So again, thank you, and this is our 5th year for RiverDrums, and by far my biggest challenge as the organizer. I have redone this schedule at least a half dozen times, but that pales compared to the grieving friends and family members who have lost a treasured soul to this awful disease. So I dedicate RiverDrums to all the family members and those who have lost their lives, and all those who have worked so hard and made sacrifices to help keep us all safe. I created RiverDrums to honor the best in us by creating a platform to exhibit the power of art to transform, uplift, and inspire, by bringing ethnic groups together to demonstrate that first and foremost, we are all one, all members of the human race. Together, we can do amazing things. And now I introduce to you a video put together by Bob Hunter that shows this philosophy in action, building on 4 years of celebrating the diverse, authentic, cultural, and artistic talent that is Fort Wayne. Winner of the Philo Farnsworth Award for Artistic Excellence, over 40 performances on the Wells Street Bridge, Headwaters Park, and the library. And now the RiverDrums highlight tape, The Spirit of RiverDrums.
This year, amid a worldwide pandemic, RiverDrums celebrates the human spirit and is dedicated to all those treasured souls who have lost their lives to the coronavirus, and to those heroes who risk their own health to keep us safe. Over the last 4 years, RiverDrums has held over 40 performances with dancing, drumming, singing, and drama. Here are some brief highlights of those performances.
At the school, I had two things that gave me peace and hope. The river was one, and Frank was the other.
Anne Frank, a Catholic boarding school, and the river. Yeah, that's a combo to die for.
山上白衣凌云，残花千秋偏是情。玉龙乘风而行，旧梦伫立，碧玉花涟漪。
sky smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see.
Wow, very impressive. Thank you, Bob Hunter, for that beautiful video. Wells Street Bridge, Hedgewater Park, and here in the downtown beautiful Library Theater. And it's now my pleasure to introduce my partner who has helped me from the beginning, Patty Hunter. She's been involved in all the performances you just saw. And I do want to say, I may have forgotten in my introduction that following Miss Virginia and Claire Bates will be Margarita and another dancer. And then we will end with Kelsey Cody. So Patty wrote a poem. She's performed poetry on about every RiverDrums. And she wrote one for this year for the pandemic. And she'll explain that to you. And then introduce Claire, who will sing, who made a song out of the poem, the Corona song that Patty wrote. So, Patty Hunter.
Yes, this is being streamed online on track, Three Rivers Art Center for Kids Facebook. Here's the poem, the Corona song. Something is hurting us here on this precious earth. It's a deadly bug, I fear, coronavirus here. We must band together, working with each other, looking for a cure to save us and endure. Please wear your mask. Please wash your hands. Keep 6 feet apart. We must do this by heart. Defeat this killing germ, the one that's doing harm to people on our sphere, and drive it out of here. We must band together, working with each other, looking for a cure to save us and endure. Please wear your mask. Please wash your hands. Keep 6 feet apart. We must do this by heart. Please wear your mask. Please wash your hands. Keep 6 feet apart. And we must do this by heart. This is a song I originally wrote several months ago. The reason why this was written is because of this deadly virus that was bringing harm and death to our people, and its misery that was causing our fellow man to suffer. I wrote it because we needed hope during this pandemic, to let people know there is a light at the end of the tunnel. We will survive this. Claire Bates worked with me as my collaborator. She organized and composed the writing and did the vocals. Kevin Johnson mixed it for us, and her mom, Catherine Bates, did the artwork. My husband, Bob, made a music video of our song. So here, I give you the Corona song, sung by Claire Bates. It'll be on the video. Thank you. The Corona song, oh my God.
Yeah.
Your mom, Catherine, did the artwork for our song, which was excellent. Thank her for me, give her my love. And Kevin Johnson was the one that mixed it for us. And who else? You, me, Kevin Johnson,
You and me.
Catherine. My goodness, we did a good job, didn't we?
I'm happy with it, and I agree with you that my mom did pull the song together or the message together in an especially powerful way. And I'm also so glad that you had the seed of the idea for that song through the lyrics that you wrote that allowed the rest of us to come together with you and make that song happen. Something is hurting us here on this precious earth. It's a deadly bug, I fear, coronavirus here. We must band together, working with each other, looking for a cure to save us and endure. Please wear your mask, please wash your hands, keep 6 feet apart. We must do this by heart. Defeat this killing germ, the one that's doing harm to people on our sphere, and drive it out of here. We must band together, working with each other, looking for a cure to save us and endure. Please wear your mask, please wash your hands, keep 6 feet apart. We must do this by heart. Please wear your mask, please wash your hands, keep 6 feet apart. We must do this by heart.
Our next event will be with Pineapple Project. The Pineapple Project teen dancers with the dance collective. 5 will dance, and then we replace by 3 after that. Enjoy. Here are the Pineapple Projects.
There are no guarantees in life, not for the present, nor for the future. All I know is that I am here, don't know for how long. I love the way you live so intensely. Enjoy every minute of life with space to swing your arms around, laughing loudly. Unlike me, do you think I'm strange? Unlike you, I am not pretending. There is no time. There is no time. There is no time. Time doesn't really exist. The past
Try hard to concentrate. Hold out your hand. Can you feel the weight of it? The whole world at your fingertips. Don't be afraid. Our mistakes, they were bound to be made, but I promise you I'll keep you safe. You'll be an architect, so pull up your sleeves and build a new silhouette in the skylines up ahead. And don't be afraid. Our mistakes, they were bound to be made, but I promise you I'll keep you safe. I'll keep you safe. Your darkness will be rewritten to a work of fiction, you'll see. As you pull on every ribbon, you find every secret it keeps. The sound of the branches breaking under your feet, the smell of the falling and burning of leaves, the bitterness of winter with the sweetness of spring. You are an artist, but your heart is your masterpiece, and I'll keep it safe. Dismiss the invisible by giving it shape. Like a clockmaker fixes time by keeping the gears in line. Don't be afraid. God knows the mistakes will be made, but I promise you I'll keep you safe. As you build up your collection of pearls that you pull from the deep, a landscape more beautiful than anything that I've ever seen. The sound of the branches breaking under your feet, the smell of the falling and burning of leaves, the bitterness of winter, the sweetness of spring. You are an artist, but your heart is your masterpiece, and I'll keep it safe.
Something is hurting us here on this precious earth. It's a deadly bug I fear, coronavirus here. We must band together, working with each other, looking for a cure to save us and endure. Please wear your mask, please wash your hands, keep 6 feet apart, we must do this by heart. Defeat this killing germ, the one that's doing harm to people on our sphere, and drive it out of here. We must band together, working with each other. to save us and endure. Please wear your mask, please wash your hands, keep 6 feet apart, we must do this by